Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ancient Overland. We're gonna flip the script on this one and not do Overland. We're just gonna do ancient stuff. Like, this is what got me into getting the car turned into a house on wheels so I could go look at this stuff in the first place. And recently I've been learning so much that it's kind of mind-blowing. Like, I could probably write several books just on what I've learned in the past few months. And I've been fortunate enough to be full-time researching. That's like literally all I do. If I'm not working on the car, then I'm looking at this. Like, I'm not I don't do anything else. So yeah, this is years worth of effort, and like, now that I've had the time to kind of start piecing things together, I've been noticing exponentially more and more daily. It seems like everywhere I look lately, I see another number or just weird coincidence. It's like a wink from like my higher future self to let present me know that I'm going the right way, if that makes sense. But yeah, and that's all the people that I've been kind of following that are on similar paths, or at least they're interested in the same things, I guess you could say. That's You'll start noticing that more and more. And I'm talking about like Freemasons and the Hermetic principles and all the things that are tied to like the Egyptian mystery schools and just history, ancient history in general. Things that they will tell you they know what it all means, but they don't have a clue. They've merely scratched the surface. And when they scratch that surface, they put an amusement park up around it, basically fog up the story, and everyone just sort of goes with it. I don't know if anyone actually really knows what's really going on. I'm sure there might be a few. Maybe if some of the stuff I've been looking at is actually true. They definitely know what's going on. So that's I kind of want to know what's going on. That's the ancient part of Ancient Overland. So this is just like stuff I've been looking into, and it's shaping and forming where I'm going on the trip. It's no longer really Pan American Highway. It's like, well, yeah, it still is, but I'll call it the new Pan American Highway. These are some things you should see if you're going to call it the American Highway, if not the first half of the global highway, because everything all over the planet seems to be connected. And that's where I'm going to start this, is why is all of this stuff where it is, and was it built by who they say it was, when they say it was, and how come nobody's talking about this? So that's what there's a couple people that kind of are, but I don't know if they're putting all these little pieces together that I have been recently. It's just like I have a bag full of dots, and I dumped them onto a piece of paper, and I just like connected all of them. It's going that fast, though. It's just like a laser beam. Like, the light is focused. Like, I see the light. We'll say that. So, I'm not good at this type of video. So that's why it's just going to be like a slideshow with me talking over it and some words and stuff. And until I figure out how to make videos, the better. I hope you can find some meaning in this and you dig it. So, yeah, I'll put some music to it, I guess, maybe, to make it interesting. You could always just turn it off and just watch the slides and what I have written on some of them, or at least pay attention to where they are, or don't pay attention to where they are first, and then go back. Because they're all in Europe. Remember, all of them. The ones I'm about to show you anyway. That was an interesting little jam. Totally random. 100%. That's gotta be the... that there's just all right. So you can see that there is just so much stuff that there's. What what eh, what are you doing over there? Hi. Yeah, so you can just see that um, there's so much information here, and so much of it's like upside down and backwards, and the symbolism's all in the same. It's all still there if you know where to look, and it's all over the planet, and it's just really weird. And I don't know, I didn't know where to start, so I figured I could just start. So that's the start. Um, I got so much more. It took me a long time, like a really long time, just to put this little tiny little bit together, and it all just looks like gibberish to me after watching it through just now, and now recording the conclusion here. So hopefully it just makes you think, if nothing else, and maybe you'll go and research some stuff for yourself. Don't ever watch these things. I don't watch television. I know a lot of people who do, and with the election thing, whatever that is that's happening, I don't pay attention to that. I do not participate in whatever that false matrix of reality those people choose to live in, and that's exactly what it is. And I'll prove that to you as time goes by too. But anyway, so yeah, this is just a beginning. It's I'm trying to just organize my thoughts here, if nothing else. So if it doesn't make sense, or if it does sort of make sense, cool. Thanks for watching. I'm going to just keep putting this together until it does make sense. Um, at least to me, it already does make sense to me. I see more and more each day, more things click, more things become more apparent. It is very, very obvious after a time. It, it, I have to ask myself, are people blind that they're missing a lot of these things? But then again, I gotta think, I didn't know where to look, and I never noticed any of this. I was totally ignorant. Okay, and now I the veil is being lifted. Um, there's so much more to get into. I'll see you next time. All right, guys. So that's it. I'm really tired. There's a lot to take in. I know. Just bear with me, and I promise it'll all start making sense. Go watch some Paul Cook. Go watch what's it got Stefan Burns. Learn about space weather and how it's affecting you. And if you're feeling tired and weird right now, it's probably because of the sun and it blasting us with coronal mass ejections and solar flares and such, and things you don't think about. Um, Trust me, that stuff's real and it affects you in ways you have never understood until you understand. There's so much, dude. I'm gonna show you all of it. It's about to get real interesting. Uh, I finally I know how to put it all together, and that's through teaching you about it. So if that makes sense and you like that, subscribe, like, share. That's how YouTube works. The more people like, subscribe, and comment, do the more people interact with my channel, the more people will be turned on to it. So help me out, and I'll help you out, and we can all make it through to the other side. Because buckle up, kids, it's about to be a wild one. uh, oh, if you only knew. Alright, well, I'm going to reveal all of it. I'm going to prove everything. I'm going to be dropping truth bombs. You might not like what you hear. You might love what you hear. But it doesn't matter because it is what it is. And it needs to be said. And if you take what I think I may have found out, you could change your own life. And that could be pretty amazing. So just think about that. Anyway, I'll see you. Thanks.